Yo, what's up? I'm back with another fantasy football video for our Losers Chuck Forever Dynasty Football League. I got the reigning, defending, two-time scoring champ in our league, Juan. Say hi to the people.
Hey yo!
All right, we're just doing week one matchups. Gonna break down some teams and who we think's gonna win. So let's start off with the first game. We got Luck versus Daniel. The battle of family. Loser goes back to Laos.
Damn, that's crazy.
So I'm projected to get 284. Daniel's projected to get 255. Just looking at matchups, um, you see Lamar Jackson's probably gonna cook up that Buffalo defense. Saquon's gonna have he's gonna get the ball against Dallas. I think they're gonna kill Dallas this week.
hmm
Um, Amon-Ra St. Brown always shows up against Green Bay. I have Devontae Adams for Houston. Kind of a little question mark for me. We just don't know how he's gonna be in that Rams defense. I mean
Yeah,
defense, offense. And then
yeah,
for Daniel, Justin Herbert, they should be in the shootout. But every time I say Chargers in case he's gonna be in a shootout, they do not go in a shootout whatsoever. It's always a tight scoring game. Maybe they'll drop a couple extra touchdowns with the last 4 minutes of the game. Derrick Henry should run over Buffalo. But yeah, I got me taking this game. Even without the projections, I think I'm gonna win this game. Sorry, cuz you're going back to Laos.
yeah. I think Daniel might have to buy his plane ticket. I just I just don't think one. I don't think the projections are that accurate. Like I think it'll be closer, but I don't think Daniel's team has got it in him to beat you. You just got one. You're damn near a super team.
Shut up.
uh, and two, he's not. So it's hard to compete with that. I think though Daniel's got. I think Bucky Irving is also going to have a good week, and if he like goes off, that'll make it close. So it'll depend, but I also am taking you in this one.
I don't see David Montgomery getting that much carries either. I think they're gonna give the ball to Gibbs a lot, so that might be his
Yeah,
downfall
I think he needs to replace Montgomery.
for something, whatever is on his roster. All right, we're going to game
Yeah.
two. We both agree with Lux winning this game. Game two, we got Will versus Zach. Jalen Hurts gonna do a lot of tush push against Dallas. That's we get 1 points for first down. He's gonna grab those first down. Like I said the previous game, I think Gibbs is gonna get the boatload. He's gonna kill Green Bay on the run defense, especially without Kenny Clark there. I know we just got Michael Parsons, but again, no Kenny Clark. I don't know how that run defense is gonna look. Um, Ibuka coming out day, he's gonna become a star week one, I believe. I don't know. I'm just really high on him. He also will has three Denver Broncos matchups, so that's kind of weird for me to see. Um, for Zach, CD and Dak, I don't they might go off or they might not. It just all depends. Um, that Philly defense is crazy. And they
hmm
will need to throw the ball though, so that might be even though I had that as a bad matchup, but he's gonna have Puka at the start of the season right away. Unlike last year, he lost him at the beginning of the season. Um, but for me, I'm gonna think with the point projections being towards Zach's side, I'm going with the upset. I think Will's taking this game just because of the matchups and what I see happening or what I predict is going to happen.
Yeah, agreed. I think tonight's game, the Thursday night football game, is gonna dictate who wins this weekend,
Yeah.
or this matchup, I'd say, because they have the stacks for QB and wide receiver one, obviously. Um, but I agree with you. I think Will's gonna take this one, and I think the difference maker is gonna be Igbuka. I don't think there's many options for Baker to sling the ball to, and he likes to sling the ball, so he's gonna get his catches and all. Like anything I've ever seen on him, like on Twitter and stuff, is that he's a star. So I think that's gonna be that projection's kind of low for what he's gonna actually score.
Well, look at that. We both two for two. Two for
Period.
two.
Look at us.
All right, next game we got Juan versus Jacob. You versus Jacob. The
Yikes.
best team in the league versus the worst team in the league. You see that projection, 298 to 219. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. That
Hey, at one point I was projected 300.5 points.
yeah, that's crazy. Um, I just saw a report. I don't know if it's a real report, but apparently Alvin Kamara is gonna get 70% of the fucking touches this game, so he's clearly gonna go off.
Let's
Um,
go.
Baker's gonna freaking kill it. Mike Evans is gonna kill it. Jamar Chase, dog. Your tight ends, I know I have them at bad matchups just because of how the D's are, but you know they're gonna get their points. Christian, we're gonna see if he's back to being Christian McCaffrey. For Jacob's side, I like Williams against Green Bay a lot, just because I don't think Green Bay has the corners that are fast enough to even keep up with Williams. He might kill it there. Matthew Golden, hopefully he's the wide receiver one that he needs him to be. And yeah, you're gonna be surprised with this pick, but I'm going with the upset, bro.
That's crazy. You are you are I agree about JMO. I think that this could be one of those games where we see Amonra get 8, 9 targets, but only like 2 catches, and then JMO's getting all the deep balls. Um, so I think he's gonna outscore that projection. I don't think that there's enough power on Jacob's team to beat me. I would be genuinely shocked. And I would probably quit if I lost this week. Because on top of just the names and like the caliber of players, I think the matchups this week for my team are mainly really good. I'll be interested to see CMC to see if it was worth me keeping him. I think it is. I think Kamara is going to be a difference maker on my team, not just this week, but all year.
He's probably gonna drop 40 this week. Allegedly.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
I could see that. So we'll see. I mean, if Kamara goes off, Jacobs better luck next week.
All right, so we're different here. I'm going
Yeah,
Jacob.
absolutely.
You're going on. All right, all right, all right. Game 4, we got John versus Xander, the reigning defending champ, versus the guy that's currently he sold his team this summer. He's rebuilding, but those point projections are still good. We got 261 versus 246. You see he has the Bengals trio right there. Good matchup against Cleveland. But what else is there? Xander, I don't like that. I don't know. Tyreek just hasn't been Tyreek for me.
Yeah.
Jared Goff should cook Green Bay. I don't know. I just really don't like Green Bay's corners. Cam Ward coming out party first game of the season. He's either gonna look good or he's gonna look bad. So I'm hoping to look good just so he can be the best quarterback in this rookie draft. But right now, I think I'm leaning towards Xander pulling off the upset against the reigning defending champ.
Yeah, I think so too. And I mean, like you said, Xander is selling off his team or has sold off some of his team, but he's only 15 points off projections from the guy who won our league. So I don't think that his team is actually that bad. He's still got some decent pieces. And I think that he's got what it takes to beat John. I'll go with the upset too. I don't know if I just think that I think he'll pull it off.
Dude.
Because I think the only issue that I have with Xander's team is Tyreek.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of stuff like Tyreek's not a captain this year.
Yeah.
So that's not a good sign of like relationships and stuff. So that'll be interesting to see if that affects the play at all and how he performs. So
I just think the starting 3 Bengals on a rivalry week, it's gonna be smash mouth football. I don't see them like taking off like that. So I think that's John's downfall.
Or they go off early, but then they get pulled.
Yeah. So
because Cleveland's not good.
Yeah.
So it could go one of two ways, I think.
All right. So we both took the upside here. All right. Last week of the game, we got Dane versus Aaron. Aaron's the new member of the T League. Dane projected 240, Aaron projected 257. I have JJ as a good matchup against Chicago, but it is his first game in the league.
Mm-hmm.
And it's against Chicago. They know each other very well. Tucker Craft does show off against Detroit. Like I think the last game he was just cooking them. If I'm correct, I don't know. I have a lot of his good players like Garrett Wilson, Malik Neighbors at bad matchups just because of the defense they're going against. Also, just they're not there with their quarterback yet. It's their first game playing with their. Well, I guess Garrett Wilson played with Justin Fields in college,
Mm-hmm.
so there's that. Aaron Jones cooks Chicago. I don't know how he's doing with Minnesota ever since he left. I stopped following him, but when he played for the Packers and they played the Bears, he cooked them. So Aaron Jones should be killing them this week. He has the best quarterback in the league, I will say. Between him and Lamar, Jared. Did I put Jared Allen? Wow, horrible. I meant to put Josh Allen, but that game's gonna be good. Josh Allen, he should score a lot of points. I am gonna go with Aaron beating Dane. No upset for this matchup. The new guy gets his first win in the new league, so congratulations, Aaron. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I actually I think Aaron's team is cheeks aside from his quarterback. Um, and and Brian Thomas. Like I like Brian Thomas too. The rest of them, like, feel like he's got a lot of hit or miss. And that's like a really tough team to take over. So I feel for him. I'm glad I'm not in his shoes. I think that Dane might pull the upset off.
Okay.
The thing is, I Malik Neighbors, he's going to remind us of Jamar Chase. Like he's always going to get his, in my opinion, no matter who's throwing the ball. Um, and I think Garrett Wilson, that's going to be the hit or miss there. For me, if just
You there? If Justin, oh, you cut out. You cut out. I don't know.
damn, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay, I was just saying if Fields and Garrett are connected, I I feel like Dane's got this one.
Okay, so we're going opposite ways. Let me recap my pick. I got Luck beating Daniel, Will upsetting Zach, Jacob upsetting Juan, Xander upsetting John, Aaron beating Dean. And you want to repeat yours so that people know?
Yeah, I've got Lucky beating Daniel, Will upsetting Zach. There's no fucking way Jacob's beating me. I've got Xander upsetting John, and then I've got Dane upsetting Aaron.
All right. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, doing this breakdown. We gonna
Yes,
get
sir.
our chat might be blowing up after this video drops, but it's
You know
really
someone's gonna have something to say.
all right, y'all. Peace.
All right.